Hi Libra, and welcome to your April 2025 reading. I'm so happy to have you here. Cross watchers, welcome. Libra, know I could be talking to you or someone in your energy, so let's get into your reading. First, we have the lyrics from Creep by Radiohead, and my guides wanted me to highlight these. It says, when you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel, your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. And then I don't care if it hurts. I want to have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special. So I feel like Libra or Crosswatcher, you've been dealing with someone who, I don't know, kind of has been in competition with you because they see the light in you. They see that you're like this soft, gentle, loving person. We have the Queen of Cups coming out at the bottom of the deck. They see you and they know who you are. They know the energy you carry, and they wish they had that. But what's interesting about this person, instead of acknowledging that and saying, "Hey, I I see you as this amazing person, and I love you and I care about you," or whatever they would say, they treated you terribly. They may have bullied you. The Knight of Wands in reverse is a bully. This person may have made fun of you, called you names. They may have done really reckless things in the past, and yeah, they may have hurt you really, really bad because they weren't thinking things through. But I feel like this person this month, or I don't know when this happened for this person, but they had maybe the divine came in and taught this person something about who you are or about their behavior or something like this. And they're realizing this spiritual connection that you have with the divine. And it's like, because you are very intuitive. Um, and this person, yeah, it's like the divine came and put a stop to the way this person was behaving or guided this person to stop. But what happened was they woke up to how, like, what they were doing here and who they were doing that to. I don't know if they understand the reason they behave this way is actually because they're very insecure. But what they are in the energy of right now is regret. They're wishing they could go back and change the past, like go back and redo this relationship with you, or like show up differently with you. The quote that they wanted me to share says, "Take me back to where we were. I could try to break the curse. If we are out of time, I could find a way to love you in reverse." So, yeah, I feel like this person really wishes they could go back and change everything here. But with the Ten of Swords following that, I don't know. Because whatever happened, however they behaved in this relationship, it's this abusive energy, this cruel energy, this bullying energy, tyrant energy. It's like you weren't putting up with that and you left, or you closed off this relationship. This person could have really betrayed you, stabbed you in the back over and over again. And it's kind of like, okay, so goodbye. Like, I don't know. I feel like you kind of might not want anything to do with this person, because you only gave them love. You were gentle with them and you believed in them. You had compassion for them. And it's like, even when they were behaving misaligned, you're like, okay, so this person has some things to learn. We'll work through it or whatever. I can give you grace. But then when they took it up a notch and started stabbing you in the back, I think it's like, well, I have to jet. And that's exactly what happened here. Moving forward, moving on, you know. And I think it's really cool because you did that knowing that the divine is backing you up in that action, and I feel like that was necessary too, to protect your heart, because you are so gentle and kind and sensitive and all those things. So I feel like this bullying behavior, this person treating you poorly, calling you names, betraying you, whatever. I think the wounding of that went deeper than it would for a lot of people because you're so gentle. And it's kind of like you can't fathom doing that to someone else. Um, and I feel also, I feel like this is a wish this person has, that they could come back into your life and apologize. They wish they could do that. That's with the star coming out as well. They wish they could, because they see you as the Empress. They know that you're an Empress. They know how amazing you are. And oftentimes, a narcissist will try to degrade you and make you feel less than, so they don't lose you, so they can keep you with them. Especially if they're insecure, they will, say really cruel things to make you feel less than. So it's kind of like you won't have the confidence to leave them. And they'll say things like, "You'll never find anyone better than me. You're no good without me. All the good you have in your life is because of me." Kind of situations like this. But since you moved on, you left, and you're still abundant and in your spirit and in your love, and you're still growing, and you're still healing, and you're still shining, and you're still becoming all that you were meant to be, because you're on your divine path. I feel like this person is realizing, if they have a very big ego, they're realizing, oh wait, oh, okay, that might be a part of what this is too. They're seeing that the divine walks with you, and that it backs you up in the choices that you make that are in alignment with your path and purpose. And they're seeing you grow and heal and transform. Even though they were so cruel to you, they're seeing that for themselves somehow. And that's why they're regretting, because it's not just a betrayal of you, but of the divine energy that surrounds you as well. So this person's like, damn, probably shouldn't have stabbed this person in the back a ton of times. But also, your guides want you to know that whatever this person said of you, however they treated you, however they showed up in this relationship, it was misaligned, it was cruel, it was wrong. You may have been really hurt. Oh my gosh, yeah. So we've got the Hermit card at the bottom of the deck, and the Three of Swords, followed by the Six of Wands. You may have been really wounded by this person's behavior and how they showed up in this relationship because of their ego. And this is coming through as well, because, like I said, the lyrics of your song, it says, "I don't care if it hurts, I want to have control." So it's kind of like this person, the only thing they care about is control, and they will go as far as they need to have that. And if that means other people get hurt in the process, then they get hurt. Like this person's super abusive, actually. So I'm glad that you've walked away, that you're moving on, and your guides want you to know that who you really are is the Empress, male or female. You're the Empress, and you are light, and you are goodness, and to not let anyone hold you down, make you feel less than because they feel less than, right? Don't let them project their insecurities onto you, because they were never yours to begin with. And we have two oracle cards coming out for this reading. First, we have anxiety isn't trying to limit you, but free you from a situation that no longer feels good. What is your discomfort trying to free you from? So yeah, I feel like this person carries a really negative energy, and they like to bring people down so they feel higher. And so this the fact that this doesn't feel good, it's your soul saying, please liberate yourself from this, because we don't want to be a part of this anymore. And also we have, when peace is your priority, negativity cannot exist. How can you see through the eyes of source energy to prioritize your inner peace? And I wanted to read this one to you from the guidebook. It says, in all situations, we have an option to see the dark or the light, to embrace fear or walk in love. This is a reminder that peace lives in every moment when you make it a priority. You may be stuck in fear, but fear breeds fear, which means every choice you make in fear will give you even more fear. Instead, relinquish your control and let love in. Inviting light in all situations will help uplift you and bring you harmony. Actually, I feel like this has to do with this person. They were in fear, and they wanted control. If there is a situation in your life you are resisting, look instead at the light within it, because source energy and love are in all things. And I feel to pause right here. source energy and love are in all things. So this person has been really jealous of you, of the light you carry, of the love, your gentleness, softness, and like the way you move in the world. And they feel like they have to bring you down so they can have that for themselves. But what this person is missing and not understanding is there is light, source energy, and love in all things. That means in me, in you, in everybody. And we don't need to bring other people down to feel better about ourselves, because we are all light, we are all love, and we all come from the same divine source. And then it says, everything is an expression of the Creator. Seeking to see this truth will bring you unshakable peace. When you realize the divine is in all things, you see that you don't have to resist anything. You just allow. Dive into your true self and make the decision to think and act from love rather than fear. So yeah, this person was operating from fear. And yeah, that's actually really beautiful. I hope that this person, through this experience, whatever side you resonate for this reading, I hope that they discover their connection to the divine. And because I feel like that will change their life, that will change everything for them. And they won't be in competition with the world anymore. But know that the wounding underneath this behavior that this person demonstrated toward you had nothing to do with you. It had to do with their disconnection from this divine love, and their feeling that they are not worthy of that for whatever reason. Maybe they regret the past with you, but maybe they regret their past in general, and I don't know, there's things that they need to heal so they can move forward in peace and in love and in knowing that they are love. So that's the message for you this month, Libra or Cross Watcher. I hope this was helpful, and we'll talk to you next time.